Thursday morning, and first rates any second will start kicking in on your screen. Any second now. Nifty flat with a negative bias. You got Sensex which is flat with a negative. But now you can see the market cutting out in favor of advances. Now you can see the market breadth, which is what we've been talking about, that it will start expanding in more in terms of small and mid cap stocks. You can see the profile of mid cap stocks. So just bear with me. I'm just going to load my screen. And there you go. You want to start with Z. Post that Economic Times interview. Is the stock reacting? It should react. So Z is up by about 2% right now. You got price action, which is rather constructive in Vodafone Idea in terms of volume action. Delivery, the block deal is gone, and post the block deal, I think the stock is up 5%. You got India Bulls Housing Finance, which is trending up on very strong volumes, and you got Zomato, which is inching up by about 1%. But the real star, if I have to pick up anything, let me just see if there is something which I can pick up which is really out of the blue. Delivery, I think, is the only one which is coming on my screen. Actually, nothing apart from that which can be called like, oh my god, this is like a down game.
Yeah, Delivery, of course, because of that block deal. But let's see what TCS is up to after them expanding the partnership with Nest. The deal potential, as we understand, could be about £1.5 billion over the next 10 to 18 years. HDFC Bank as well. SEBI has relaxed a rule with regards to warrant listing. So maybe these stocks get a little bit impacted. I want to see what Z is up to, especially after Puneet Goenka's statements and comments to the Economic Times. Z is seeing further traction. 183 is where that stock is right now. There's LTI Mindtree as well, by the way. They've launched Canvas.ai, which is an enterprise-ready generative AI platform, 0.5% higher on LTI Mindtree as we speak right now. Then, of course, there's Sansera. That block deal just happened. Look out for that. Shree Cement, wherein the IT surveys and searches are currently underway at their premises. That's going to be another stock in focus. All cargo as well, considering the LCL and FCL volumes have actually slipped on a year-on-year basis. So those are a couple of stocks which are going to be in focus as well. Then, of course, Shriram Finance, HDFC AMC, Timken, there are expected inflows because of the FTSE adjustment in these two stocks likely. And I want to see what Wipro as well is up to. Remember, the buyback opens today with minimum retail acceptance at 23%. Wipro has started off along expected lines, lower by about 0.5%. Glenmark Pharma also, they've received a warning letter for their Monroe facility. So look out for what that stock as well does in trade. But yeah, at an index level, it's an absolutely flat start. We weren't expecting anything different looking at the pre-open rates as well. Once again, the action is outside the index. Kunal, what trades would you punch in then?
Well, yeah, outside the index, and Tata Chemical is one stock which looks attractive. In fact, the stock has opened up mildly positive at 1,000 odd levels. That's a stock which I would look to trade in the open. Expect the stock to come out of a major consolidation lasting, which I think for the last 6 to 8 months.
Okay, since you talked about Tata Chemicals, let me just flag out Tata Steel as well. If you're seeing a technical adjustment on that one, remember it's going ex-dividend. That's the only reason it's showing a downtick for around 2 to 3%, but nothing else in terms of incremental news flow as far as Tata Steel is concerned. So that's the ex-dividend adjustment that you're seeing. Separately, BSE is the other stock which is seeing quite a bit of gain right now. It's up almost 3 to 4%. Overnight, remember, SEBI had issued a new circular to standardize the format of trading preferences, and that was with an aim to allow the clients with various options on the various exchanges to allow them to trade on those. And that's the reason this might mean a positive news coming in for BSE. So that stock has opened with a bit of a green tick. But Naresh, what are the trades that you are spotting?
For a change, me and Kunal are on the same one. It is Tata Chemicals. The stock is on verge of a breakout of the 1,020 mark. So looks like a breakout trade in the near term.
Well, all I can say is same pinch, guys. Tata Chemicals, it's interesting that Tata Chemical actually had cut soda ash prices, and post the price cut, which is the main component both for Tata Chemical and for GHCL, the stocks have gone higher. What I've learned in markets is that when a product price goes lower, profit goes lower. And here is a situation where stocks have gone higher after the product prices have gone lower. So this is liquidity or momentum, I don't know. All I'm saying is that the news is different than what the price action is indicating.